Shalom. And I start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem. Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Citations to Hofilet, this pushing truth. Across the full comes of truth said charity. I raise the brother, I'm one by found the Birmingham camp by Bam GMS. It's gonna be a quick sit down, just going to about, how the Lord Yahweh Shai. How the Lord Yahweh Shai, who y'all people call Jesus. Real name, Most High's name is Yahweh's son name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. But when the Lord returns back, when the Lord returns and when the Lord Yahweh Shai will come back, to the earth, he's gonna come back in the so-called UFO chariot, and once he returns, going back, to the planet Earth, he's gonna take down the so-called white man Esau, Edomites, the red people, the red nation, and he's gonna subdue these nations, and then these nations gonna be up under the rulership of the Lord Yahweh Shai and the so-called Negro Latino natives, Israelites, and the elect, Yahweh Shai and the elect gonna have the heathen for possession as a reward, and that's what the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives desire, is to have the heathen under subjection and under our foot, and beating them with, a rod of iron. So I'm getting to it. Psalms 28, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen. ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So yeah, the Lord, he said, ask of me, and I will give the heathen for thy inheritance. So yeah, the elect, that's ordained for the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, to have, and that what the men of the truth, in the spirit side, want to desire is to have the heathen, we rule under the heathen, beating them right with a rod and out, having them for our possession, telling them what to do, because these other nations had us in, subjection and under their rule, at point in time, and now we under rule of the so-called white man Esau Edomites, the red man, they tell us what to do, we gotta work a 9 to 5 or whatever it may be, pay bills, shit, just to you know, function in society and not go to, not get prison time, whatever it may be. We gotta stay under the laws and ordinance of these damn devils. But it's gonna be a changing of the guard soon when the Lord Yahweh Shai turns in so-called UFO chariot, to take these you Edomites, you so-called white people out of power, and you other heathens gonna be afraid when you see the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and the power and glory, and the so-called Negro, Latino, natives, the Israelites, the elect, first and foremost, gonna be ruling you other nations and you devils, you Edomites, with that great power and glory, gonna be doing all kinds of things to you once the kingdom of the so-called Negro, Latino, native Israelite is established, and you other nations, y'all gonna build up the kingdom, and you Edomites as well. But next verse, Psalms 29, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. So yeah, we're gonna elect those so-called Negro, Latino, natives Israel gonna rule the nation with a rod of iron. They're gonna beat y'all across the head, man. It's gonna be the slavery to come for these other nations and for the so-called white man Esau Edomite is gonna be serious, man. Especially for the so-called white man Esau Edom, man. They're gonna get so-called white man Esau Edomite, the red man. They're gonna get it worse. They're gonna get worse of the slavery. So they really can't put in mind how these devils gonna get themselves beat down, man. And that's gonna be for the first fruits. The elect gonna be taking or partakers of that. Hopefully I'm part of that. First round, pick. And our sister brother, that's teaching His word. That's what we hope for, to be the first round pick. But that's what the elect and the Lord Yahushua gonna have, man. He's gonna be beating these other nations and the so-called Esau Edomites with with the rod of iron, man, breaking, doing them wrong like they did us, but worse. But I'm going to Revelations 2:25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come, which is the knowledge of the Lord. So hold fast to what you have. With the brothers that's in this truth, me myself. The spirit that the Lord has for you to push, whatever talents you have, push that. And hold what you have fast until the Lord Yahushua returns. But reading on Revelation 2:26, he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. So yeah, so it's all about you get part of that lit. If you overcome these trials and tribulations of this world, in the times we head into the times of the great tribulation and the great troubles, Jacob's trouble, and if you overcome that, then overcome to the end, then the Lord gonna give you power over the nations. Lord's gonna exalt the lit this. We're at the low or the bottom of the food chain. The men of the Lord. For the apostles and brethren. We have what we have. We don't have much, but we at the bottom. But the Lord's gonna exalt His chosen, and the Lord's gonna give His chosen men the power and glory to get at these devils, man. And beat them and slap them around, whatever. Do what you want to do with it. Do what you want to do with the other nations. The Lord said the nations ain't nothing but a vessel drop from a bucket, so they ain't shit. So when the so-called Negro Latino natives, the Israelites, starting with the elect, Yahushua, King David, House of David, we're gonna have these nations under subjection and doing what the hell we want to do with them, man. So next verse, Revelations 2:27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I'm receiving my Father. So yeah, I say the time of slavery, man. These other nations, these devils, the Edomites, so-called white man, Edomites, the other nations, gonna be broken, man. Getting their ass beat, man. And then they don't keep the laws fully, gonna get their ass beat some more. So it's gonna be the kingdom, the next rulership to come is gonna be something serious. Compared to this, this kingdom, Esau, okay, you do what you had to do, but kingdom to come though, the kingdom of Israelites, or the Israelites, so-called Negro Latino nation, is gonna be something to behold. It's gonna be real serious and glory too. But these nations and the so-called white man Esau Edomites gonna get put they're gonna get getting their ass beat, to nothing, they're gonna catch holy hell, for all they did to the so-called Negro Latino natives, So these other nations in the so-called white man Esau Edomite red man got a whole lot coming for them in the future, man. A lot of pain and a lot of pain and shame, coming to them, man. But I won't make this too long. I just want to go into that, So again, like our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters to do listen, keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.